Good evening, everybody. The date, 10/9 of 2016, and we're talking about the presidential debate with Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And we had also covered that when those rumors that were 11 years old and that got out there and everything. I can say tonight that he did better and he dominated this debate. And I don't think there's ever been such a big dominating factor in a presidential debate as we seen what Donald Trump did tonight. And he got there to the answers. He did the right deal, and he dominated a lot of things. And Donald Trump is the next bull market. Hillary Clinton, not going to happen. We are already looking forward into June of 2017, where the economic indicators that I use are going to be pointing to a recession. That's what we're going to get with Hillary Clinton. With Hillary there, we're just going to get killed. And with Donald Trump there, our taxes are going down, the borders are going to be done right, the leadership with worldwide leaders is going to happen, everything that's going to happen that we want to have happen by Mr. Trump dominating the stage tonight. And one thing as a trader or investors or whatever level in the market that you might be on, an activity that you do is that we will have a wonderful, real bull market. Everything, the way the cards are stacked, it's stacked to the perfect combination or the perfect formula that would bring our money back here to the U.S. Markets. People will want to invest more. People will want to trade more. You know, we're a market-making company. And we're the only ones as a market-making company on the internet, period. Some of the highlights were around the fact that what was he going to do to provide a sustainable outcome? Well, it was very easy on how he talked about it and what her failures have been. Tonight was the best speech that Donald Trump has ever given. And he nailed down the nails in the 2x4. Here's another thing I'm going to show you too. This is Bloomberg. It's a picture and whatnot. And there's going to be a lot of other people that are going to change their mind. I mean, listen, we all know that men something 11 years ago that say things, whether they're intoxicated or who knows what. It happens. And the thing about it is where that man's heart is, he's into prosperity. He's into making this country safe. He's into executing the foreign policies. He's going to go after the regulations that big banks are under. And have they been overregulated or not? So, I mean, listen, everything that we lived through the last 8 years has been nothing good. There's been nothing good about Obama administration. And we're seeing the same effects. And we have growth at the slowest pace ever. Yes, listen, growth in the United States of America is extremely low. We have extremely high regulations. We continue to pay 35% or higher. What are we going to do to change it? What are we going to do as people can spend more money in the economy? Yeah, no one ever thinks about that. So as a stock trader, we're a market-making firm. We're market makers in options trading all day. We do the economy as well. I mean, we do a lot of things you just don't know about. One of the things that we do want to make perfectly clear is the following. One of the things about stockmarketfunding.com is that we did the video yesterday, okay? We have over 15,000 videos. And every one of our videos on options or equities or whatever we're doing, they're done intraday. And as a bull market, people are going to want to invest a lot more than what they are today, and that our programs to the public will be everything that people would like and whatnot. He knocked it out of the ballpark, and every one of the topic subjects that came up. And another thing about the topic subjects, those people that are actually doing the questions, they weren't fair to him at all. And they weren't. And we can also say this. Yes, I feel very confident that we're going to get change. And whether you're a small trader or a person with several $billion, it's all the same. The outcome for middle class will suffer. And that means that after the last 8 years almost, we haven't had a big surge in growth. Not one time. Not one time. So what? Unemployment's at 5%, then why isn't growth higher? You know, we're not knocking it out of the ballpark in the U.S. economy. And people need to wake up and say, hey, hello, what time is it? Well, here's the good news. Here is the good news no matter what. We're going to be updating our data as to the outcome and how these markets are going to perform. And we will be updating everything tomorrow so that everybody knows. And we just want to let you know that change is what we really want. Hey, listen, Mrs. Clinton there, she's had a lot of problems with a lot of cover-ups and all of this kind of stuff. And, you know, the thing about it is we need somebody strong this time. And Donald is very strong at getting deals done. Look at how he works his own business. I mean, just take a look at it and weigh out the information and what it's going to do for you in your trading. What's it going to do for investing? What's it going to do for banking? The banking regulations have a problem. Anyway, I do have the futures up here right now. And I'm just going to talk about how the futures are responding. The Dow futures at 18,196 right here. Remember, Hillary Clinton will make this bear market worse than any bear market that we've ever seen. And if you want to gamble on those chances, go for it. They're not a great outcome. But one good thing is that we will be very, very, very rich. And the reason why? Because we will be short these markets as they go down into bear markets, and we'll make a fortune. We'll make a fortune on that side of the market. But you know what? The rest of the 99% of the people, they're going to be left out. And the 1% of the people like me, what the market making firm developed, with live trades, with live everything that will power you. We have our yearly training programs. We have our monthly ones. We have weekly ones. All of you can take advantage of the option market and be in the live trading room. Let's see if we do get prosperity out of this world that we live in. I mean, come on. It hasn't been great, I can say. And one of the things is when we take a look at all of the, let's take a look at Asia and their futures market. They're down slightly and whatnot, but the Nikkei, that 225, they're down 100 points right there in that one. And one thing everybody has to understand, that we have lived too many years, and the next generation, my kids, 30, 35 years old, they need to have a clear roadmap of why that they can invest money in publicly traded companies, and why can traders that are market makers in our yearly program every single day make a ton of money is everything. And so, you know, a lot of people have a mindset, they're not even close, because they're not. And, you know, these markets are overbought, and we're going to be going down and whatnot. Here is the S&P futures right now And we do have a small little move down, but you know what? It's going to go a lot lower. And we are ready for a big, big pullback. But the algorithms that are being used in today's market prevents a lot of these big pullbacks. So once again, we're going to give our hats off to Donald Trump, and we're going to make a boatload of money. And if I were you, you have nothing to lose. Don't make an opinion. Join us for 5 days. Watch us make money. And how the firm that we own is a market-making company. There is no market-making company on the internet. There is no market maker daily as far as training and showing people the better way to manage risk and make more money. And a market maker, a ton of money. I mean, come on. 1%, we make a lot. The 99% that have different opinions or do this or do that, they lose. So here, join us as the 1% of your new beginning as of today on 10/9/2016, 9:19 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And hey, I really seen a knockout with her. And if he can do what he did tonight, everywhere else, and all of the various different problems the U.S. has, hey, he just showed us he can knock that ball out of the park. And he could do that with foreign leaders if needed. He could do that in deal making, as he's very good at doing. He's got more of a combination, never ran for office. I mean, Clinton had everything going wrong. Anyway, the next bull market is with Donald Trump.